And we are live. Once again. Let's give it some... Oh, we already have someone eager in the chat. Hello, Verniers. Let's go. We are, in fact, going straight into it. Hello, everyone who are watching, or might be watching in the future, watching the VOD. This is Professor Absalom, or Axel, coming to you with another stream of Dragon Age Thedas at War, the Crusader Kings 3 Dragon Age mod. Now, I have been looking forward to this the entire day. Like, I spent a large portion of my day during work, like, man, I would love to stream today when I get home. So yeah, here we are. And I've been thinking about how I should use these strategies and that strategy, and yeah, finally, I have come home. I now have a couple of weeks off work. I can spend vacationing a bit, spend some time with my girlfriend, and just chill out. And also work on the upcoming 40k video. But yeah, I thought I would kick off this period of not having to go to work by streaming some. So yeah, here we are again in what is shaping up to be Ferelden, with our very own not Tyrn anymore, but King Kedman. Hopefully the first king of Ferelden in this timeline. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Genluck2. Welcome to the stream. So, when we last left off, we consolidated even more of the Ferelden Valley. We conquered this part of Amaranthine, Vigil's Keep, for those of you who remember Awakening. Once again, this mod is extremely detailed, and I love every small details they've gone into, like the different cities and the details with the buildings and everything. Here's Denrim. You see the Imperial Highway snaking its way through everything. Here's Halam Shiral. Here's Valroyo. Just a great mod. And we are trying to change history a bit. So the actual Tyrn Kedman, who declared himself king, didn't go so well, but we're hoping to make this one the lasting king of Ferelden. Yeah, if you if you can get over the learning curve of Paradox games, you should definitely check out Crusader Kings 3 and this mod for Crusader Kings 3. It's really fun. It's a really fun and satisfying strategy game overall, and this mod is great from what I have seen. So, I did some tampering in the days before, just fixing some things and preparing myself for the next stream. One of the things I did was that I added a new crown to Kedman, one that I think fits him a bit more. Looks a bit more similar to this one. And I checked some things out, how much certain duchies would cost in prestige and stuff like that, just to prepare myself. Yeah, Crusader Kings 3 is a good game. I was actually the one. I actually got hooked with Crusader Kings 2. That's where I got most of my knowledge of the system. But hey, to each their own. I just think I'm very fortunate that because Paradox games can be quite difficult to get into. But I knew quite a lot beforehand going into Ck3. But yeah, I did some tinkering beforehand, adding some things and checking some out, and I accidentally hit the spacebar, which meant that the timer started going for like just a second, and during that second, I got a grandchild. So, my son, Prince Talamol, his wife, Alyssa of Gorin, gave birth to a little daughter, whom I named Brona. I thought it would be a fitting name. You get like a generator, there where you can choose an ancestor's name or a religious name, and the generator picked Brona. For those of you who know, Brona was, I believe, Andraste's mother. So yeah, I think she will be a great addition to our family. And let's see if we can actually educate her in something that befits that name. I don't know if I should, even though women can follow the men out in battle in Ferelden culture, in Alamari culture. I'm thinking we maybe should teach her some... Yeah, the matriarch would be a fitting choice. She's sadistic, though. She's patient. And chaste. Well, I can... you know. Might be a bit of a problem for the future succession, but, you know. Yeah, let's... I mean... She has decent stats otherwise. Be patient is good. We should roll the dice. Yeah. Let the matriarch educate her. There we go. So, our immediate goals for this stream, I'm thinking, is that we should take a look at this part of Ferelden that we have yet to conquer. The remains of the king, or the Arling of Amaranthine, that my cousin... my rival cousin, currently only control one county, and the rest is High Ever, the Storm Coast, which you might remember from Inquisition, the place where it's stormy and the thunder and all of that stuff. It's stormy all the time, thereby the name. It's also where you find the Dwarven ruins and all that stuff. Yeah, that's this place. And West Hill. Now, these guys deserve it, because they... Last stream, if you remember, they offered me military assistance, and then they raided me, like, directly afterwards. So I'm looking forward to giving Arl Whalen a 1-2. So, we should look into conquering this part of Ferelden, and then, so we can fulfill this choice, Ancestral Amaranthine, which would give us a nice boost to our renown. Maybe give us another dynasty legacy trait. Yeah. Maybe. But before that... Oh, and we should also... So that's one of the goals. And then we should maybe look into... going for Redcliffe. Now, the hinterlands is this entire area. And we actually control a pretty decent chunk of it. Although, I've started to notice now that the chastened Confederation is starting to gobble up some of the lesser counties here, slowly creeping closer to us. So that might be a future enemy. We also have the Avars here to the west. But yeah, Redcliffe should be on our radar for the future. Absolutely. But yeah, conquer Ancestral Amaranthine and see to it that we can't control the hinterlands. But yeah. Now, before we do any of that, let's check out this court event that I noticed was available with my Mayor Willem, my previous bodyguard. Let's see what this is about. My vassal, Mayor William, has excelled during our recent battles, and my court is buzzing with excitement. What an accomplished knight. What a role model, what a man. With all the praise raining down on him, it is made clear that I am expected to officially reward him in some manner. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So, can I only choose this? Will it disappear if I give him something else? Like, Willem is over here, right? Yeah. Yeah, dude, you should be married. Come on. Take this random courtier. Get married. Have some kids. Is it paused because of this? Sure. Okay. Well. Anyhow. We should also see to... Oh, hold on. Before any of that. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, she can go free. Get out of here. Now. Before we do any of that, before we go on conquering left and right, the problem that Kedman has faced in previous streams, it's not necessarily powerful enemies. Oh, sorry, I can't speak. Powerful enemies, because we got quite the army at our back. No, it's been stress from random events, and yeah, the weight of the crown crushing down on his brow. So, to relieve some of that, we went on all the stress relief activities last stream. We went on a pilgrimage, we had a feast, we had a hunt, but these things cost money. So, why don't we work off some stress? You gain sweaty stench. Yeah, well, whatever. Nothing eases the mind like a raised pulse and a healthy sweat. I will work my body until my mind is more at ease. Yeah, sure. Let's go. I'm in the middle of my training when I spot Ban Conabar. Ah, my marshal. Is he my marshal? I have such bad look at my council. Yeah. He's a good marshal, actually. Also exercising. I look him up and down. Not only does he appear to be in good health, but also peak physical fitness. I would love to measure my prowess against him, but in what way? Should I take multiple factors into account if I wish to win? Raw strength, or a mix that I can include stamina and wits? A Kedman is an absolute beast. He has 30 in martial. And 35 in prowess. He is a 41-year-old, but he is a monster on the field of battle. Let's see. Sparring match, foot race. Yeah, no, we're gonna spar. We're gonna hit each other with wood swords. Let's go. Hell yeah. Good stuff. So, I also, one thing that I did off screen was also that I reorganized my armed forces a bit. So, I deleted one of the Ck3 regiment and just got another tier of Ck3 from the first regiment. And I got some onagers because we need to siege some stuff, and that will always be useful. So, we're going to let that one fill up during the months, and I think it's time, as the month passes, to start our preparations for the invasion of Northern Ferelden. Now, I'm gonna put out some rally points, like in the vicinity. So they don't have that many troops. He has 800. My cousin has 600. West Hill has 400. And they have 400 as well. They are currently fighting each other. So I am going to put down a rally point. Oh, the first rally point is in Denerim. Then we're going to put down another one here in Colleen. And with that, I am going to start declaring war. So, West Hill. I'm gonna save before this, actually, if something goes awry. Yes. There we go. Now, West Hill. The ever so useful forced vassalization when you have the conqueror traits. Forced vassalization. I'm gonna force vassalize you. However, we are also going to force vassalize you. And wouldn't you know, the Storm Coast. Oh, this one seems to be different. We can still conquer it. The Arling of... Wait, hold on. There we are. Now, let's raise the lads. We have me here and my trusty Arlessa Shayna here by my side. Let's get going. Now I'm thinking, oh, what's this? Empty council position. My counselors just bugger off sometimes. It's really, really irritating. Did he die? Actually? No. Tenador, where are you? Why are you not... Like... Is it because he's leading an army? Hold on a second, guys. Let me just... Isn't there a setting where you can make it so that counselors are not able to go out in battle? Anyhow, it's yeah. Well, we can choose an interim chancellor in the meanwhile. Yeah. Let's gather the troops. There we are. Let's combine our forces. Well, actually, We should just go straight towards... Pick them off one at a time. Ain't that a great idea? There we are. What's happening lore-wise in these islands on the northeastern coast? So, you're thinking of Brandel's Reach and Alamar? Because, if I'm not misremembering, Brandel's Reach is a famous haven for pirates and raiders, all the way up to, like, the modern Dragon Age. And while it might nominally, officially be part of Ferelden, it's basically uncontrolled territory, as far as I know. And Alamar, I believe it's in the same vein. I believe in one of the, you know, one of the war map side quests in Inquisition, there was a side quest where you ended up on Brandel's Reach, and it had something to do with the Urn of Sacred Ashes, or the Keeper, or not the Keeper, the Guardian of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Anyway, I think the Inquisition's agents found some old stash here that written in some ancient language, dating back to, it had something to do with Haven, at least. But yeah, these are islands filled with raiders and pirates, from what I know. 10 months. Yeah. Shane, I can go and mop up the other forces. There we are. This isn't the capital, though, so we should move ahead. We should move straight to West Hill. Thereby the name, West Hill. Shayna takes care of my enemies up here. Oh, they're fleeing to the sea. How sad. Oh, and here is the Arlesai Gormlaith, my allies, coming to aid me. Great, this is going... Oh, I got another mortal lifestyle trait. There we are. Let's lay siege to... Oh, look, Soldier's Peak. From, yeah, the DLC from Origins. Where you find the old Warden Tower of Soldier's Peak. That's cool. And over here is Highever, your, the place of origin if you are playing as a human noble. Family, spoilers, gets murdered by Howe. Nathaniel Howe's dad. Wow, strange. Right, so we are besieging West Hill. That'll take 5 months. Easy. No problem. That will take There are so many armies in the way. 6 months. Yeah, that's great. A call to war from Gorn. Eurolith of the Overgrown Valley. He's clashing with him. Huh. Yeah, sure. Why not? The war defines. We've known something like this would come sooner or later. It seems many of my subjects have lost faith in my vision of a united Ferelden, if they ever believed in it to begin with. Now they've organized a mass revolt against my reign, aided by outside agitators. Is it the end of my ambition? No. I refuse to submit. They shall be shown the truth. Oh! Right. So this is, I guess, one of the special events. Involved rulers in Ferelden will oppose your claim to the throne of Ferelden, declaring the campaign against pretender Kedman. You will be pulled into war against every involved ruler of Ferelden that is not your loyal vassal. Should you succeed, the rulers of Ferelden will be forced to accept your claim to the throne. Should you be defeated in this war, you will be deposed and your realm will be stripped of all lands not rightfully part of it, leaving only the de jure lands of your capital. Should you die before fully uniting Ferelden, the void caused by your death will trigger the War of Crowns. Okay. Interesting. Well. Now. It's not as bad as it could have been. It's absolutely not as bad as it could have been. Yeah, I was a fool giving that guy the duchy position. But hey ho, I thought he could change his ways. My spy master bailed. Well, let's get a new one. Was there a court event? I don't see anything. Maybe it's because I'm not at court that I can't do it. Well, anyway. Let's handle this thing first. Let our enemies come to us. This is bugging me out. Whatever. Well, it's a good thing we managed to unite these many parts of Ferelden before this kicked off. Oh, that was done right away. Thank you, sir. Well, that's settled. That sold my. I was. If he hadn't converted, I would have revoked his title anyway. Question: what age was the Exalted March in? For I'd like to carve an elven kingdom after that, if possible. Was one of my goals originally when playing Inquisition. So you're thinking about. I guess you're thinking about the Exalted March on the Dales. That is happening right now in the Glory Age. So we are in 215 Glory. In 210, there was the incident at Red Crossing, which triggered the war between Orlais and the Dales. And yeah, here it is. And it went on until 220 Glory. So yeah, that is going on right now. You can absolutely play as Princess Andriel or any of the other Elven Lords and try to fight back Orlais. That is absolutely something that you can do. Court events is very buggy. You might quit to menu and restart to see the event. Well, it hasn't ruined anything specific yet, so let's just roll this one out and see how it is. I'm going to go with Organized March, I think. And I can call my allies though. Yeah, I can. At the moment, we're doing okay. I think we're doing decently. Let's just... Yeah, we're taking Styxma. That's a joke in and of itself. Yeah, he is our prisoner. Let's handle him after this war. Let's just finish this first. Let's not get overtly distracted. So wait, was that it? Was that... Was like Kinloch's whole little rebellion, was that it? Well, we'll see. I guess we'll see. Bunch of allies just helping me here, which is great. That is great. $184 guys just pilfering Denrim over here. Trying to, at least. Where are they from, by the way? Hardcliff. Were they allied to... Hold on. Oh, they're over there. Right. Now, now I see. There we are. That is West Hill. Now we move into the Storm Coast. And we will crush Ban Meryn and her army in the field. Thank you kindly. He is now my vassal. Yeah, a lot of people have a problem with our religion being unreformed. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. If the prisoner does not have heirs, you can just execute him to get a title. Yeah, that's fair. Did he have a son? An heir? He did not. Thank you for the tip. Are there other starting ages for this mod? Not yet, from what I am aware. This is... They just released this mod like a week or two ago. There is this starting date, 210 Glory. They aim to add more dates in the future. That's what they've said on their Reddit and Discord. But of course it takes time. And but they are it is their aim to add more start dates, and hopefully one day, yeah, you see, not all of the map is available at the moment, but from what I have gathered, their main focus right now is finishing the map so that all of Thedas can be available, I assume, during each start date. So you can play as like Tevinter or Antiva and the Free Marches and stuff like that. But yeah, they're planning to add a lot more content. The mod looks cool from what I've seen on your stream so far. I'm curious how they implemented dwarves and elves. I don't think the dwarves have been implemented yet. I think there are humans, the different human nations, and the elves. The dwarves are supposed to be... Yeah, you can see the entrance to Orzammar, I believe, is right here. But I don't think they have been added into the game just yet. I think that would have to... They would have to add a lot of mechanics to add like the deep roads and the different taigs to give them justice and so on. But yeah, I'm no doubt they will add it, but I don't think it's added at the moment. But it'll come, I'm sure of it. But yeah, the elves are over here. Oh, there we ugh. And there goes the Dales. There you oh yeah, and they split up the and there's one lone keeper. And the oh well. That's too bad for the elves. And now the Dalish have just they've split and gone off all across the continent, I assume. Or they will in the coming years. That's too bad for the elves. Sadly, we can't help them. We have our own stuff to tend to. Yeah, F's in the chat for the Dales. They were promised this land by Andraste herself. Oh well, by Mafrath if we're being specific. And then there were some misunderstandings and border disputes, and then Orlais rolled over them and called a holy war on the last independent home of the Dales. They were worshipping their own slaver gods without knowing it, so yeah, that's kind of sad. But you know, they had a good thing going in the Dales. Sort of, kind of. Well, that's that. They added story content for the Dales. They don't last without player intervention. Oh, I see. Yeah, because that was actually, interestingly enough, that was actually, because I assume I could join the Exalted March if I would want to in a playthrough. But that was actually, interestingly enough, according to some of the older sources, that's actually the reason why Kedman lost his own bid for uniting Ferelden, because he stretched his army too thin and tried to involve himself in the Exalted March in the Dales. And then he got killed at Valmon Hill. So yeah. Maybe you should have stayed out of it. Or not. Maybe for a future playthrough. Who knows? Right. With that, we're going to move to the Storm Coast. How's this going? Oh, 6 days left. And shabam. There we are. High ever secured. Now, we only have my cousin left. 'Yeah, I'm gonna remember that thing. Whoever said it in the chat. That I'm probably just going to execute the guy from Kinlochhold and then and then just take his holdings. $18 months? Yeah, we can wait. No biggie. Ah, shit, it was timed. Oh well. Yeah, that's true. We can snatch up Portman. Yeah, we are just bordering them. Let's see if we can try and vassalize them after the... Ah, they're not too far away. I think that's managed it. We can manage that. Five months, yeah. It's not going too well for Goran over here. Hey, come on, beat their ass. I wonder how they will do the dwarves. It might be like Lord of the Rings mod, despite all the bloats and AI slop that mod has. I'm not aware of what the Lord of the Rings mod have and don't have. But I assume that they create other layers that the dwarves have beneath the mountains and stuff. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We just have to wait and see. Either way, we're going to consolidate a bit after we win these wars to make sure that we have a stable realm before we do anything else. So on that, is the Lord of the Rings mod good? Even though it has a lot of, as you say, bloat and AI slop. Is it good? Has any in the chat played the Lord of the Rings mod for Crusader Kings? Or in that vein, have any of you guys played the Game of Thrones mod? Because I've seen a couple of videos with that, and it looks pretty cool. Maybe if it's worth getting. There we are. That's that. Now, only the Storm Coast remains. Then, we will have won our little escapades here. Merge army. Look at this guy. 43 in commander advantage. That's insane. That's so cool. He's finished his task. How are we looking in terms of control? Yeah. Not looking good here. Lord of the Ring is looking pretty rough. Popular opinion is pretty low. Balmoral has just been claimed. I don't like the fact that it's minus 50 in Lord of the Ring. It's a bit concerning. Let's send you to Lord of the Ring. I can't? Okay. Can I send you here? No, but I can't send you here. Well. Let's see. Lord of the Rings mod is pretty good. Quite like it, like Game of Thrones 2. Tracib says that I don't like it. Too much fanfic in the south of the Tolkien area. Okay. Gary Deeks, concerning the whole reveal that the Evanuris were slavers. I think that was pretty interesting. They turned out to not be everything that the Dalish had hoped and worshipped. I like the thing that the stuff where Mythal and Solus was going against them. I think it was decent. was okay. But I understand that it's not to everyone's liking. Okay, I know how to... I've done this before. Employ both strategies. Are we getting raided? By... the goddamn chastened. I should have known. Can't just leave them at our... And it's so far away. Well, let's see if... 15 days left. We're not gonna manage to get down there, are we? Gilvan. Restless. It's been obvious for some time that has been trying to befriend me. Cannot feel a bit irritated. A sudden interest in me. I cannot shake the feeling that the woman's intentions are not pure. Just leave me be, please. Go away. There we are. That's it. Oh, really? You and your foul host may have wrested my banon from me, but mark me, I'm not through yet, nor will I give up the Storm Coast so easily. It became your rival. Oh, she went off on the roads and became a traveling character. Fascinating. Interesting, even. Now. I'm gonna, because I noticed last time I didn't take the time to read that many comments. Let's see. Ck3 is awesome. Play games of Thrones, Elder Scrolls. Yeah, the Elder Scrolls mod I've seen looks pretty fun as well. I watch a lot of Koifish. He does really fun videos, and he tests a lot of mods. The Elder Scrolls mod looks really fun. All right, Tracy. Regarding the Iron Throne, you're waiting for Volantis. Yeah, Volantis is a cool city-state. The mod lacks the White Walkers as super boss. They're in the sub mod though. Okay. Okay, I can understand why you would want to keep some of those aspects out of a mod. But yeah, it might be a bit anticlimactic to not have the more overtly fantasy things in Game of Thrones, like, you know, the Children of the Forest and the White Walkers and stuff like that. That's the main apocalyptic threat. Bloodraven is a really cool character in Song of Ice and Fire. He's baller. The Blackfires, yeah, they tried. They gave it their best to try and get the throne. With that said, are we gonna manage to chase the chastened, so to speak? It's gonna take so much time to get there. While we do that, let's check out our dungeon. Now, this dude. Well, you know, he revolted against us. He refused to convert to Andrastianism, even though we have a very lenient version of Andrastianism with Alamara syncretism. We accept that there are other gods. It's just that the Maker stands above them. He created all of them. You know? So, I think you have to die. He's a known criminal. Without being viewed as so. Yeah. Styxma, you tried. But you failed. Bye-bye. Now I have that duchy, who I can give to someone else. And what's this? Some random lowborn. Ooh, she's actually a pretty good physician. Hey, how would you like to come work for me? She's also pretty decent, actually. All these learned women. Where did I pick these up? Yeah. Who's this bloke? From the Orlesian, he's a Starkhavener. Interesting, you've come all the way from the Free Marches. He's scaly. Ugh. How about you come work for me? Ban Vivian of Harcliffe. This woman is insane. Well, she's possessed. Do I really want to release her? Well, I beat her fair and square. I shouldn't have... Well, now that I've mentioned Game of Thrones, we are actively arguing in chat. About who is the rightful Targaryen king of Westeros. You burned him at the stake. Wouldn't that be a bit blasphemous for Andrastians? I don't remember anyone being burned like that in the game, though my memory is not... Like, that might be fair. That's fair. Might be true. I think that the mod developers have just copy-pasted some stuff into the mod. They probably could come up with a more suitable... a more suitable way of executing someone that would fit more with the lore. That might be just an oversight from their part. But because Andraste were burned at the stake, that might be a bit too good for a criminal, one might say. But yeah, might be so. This woman. I could ransom her. Yeah, get some coin out of it. I have 700 gold. That's so good. I'm at my domain limit. So, the Kinloch Hold is a duchy in and of itself. I should give it to someone worthy. Someone who can take hold of this. This castle. Maybe I should reward some of my knights for doing a great job. Let's see. Yeah, my son is allowed to go out in the field. While being... He is excellent, though. I should deny him. I shouldn't deny him. Riordan. How would you like to become Arl of Kinloch Hold? There you are. Yeah, MMS, but that's because the Elder Scrolls lore is... well, the things that they wrote for Morrowind is just... It was... some of that stuff was just an acid trip. And it's fantastic. I love it, but it's it's special. The Elder Scrolls lore is fun. Yeah. I'm still above my limit. Let's see, it's... Stormcoast, yeah. Is Stormcoast de jure part of something? It's de jure part of the Arling of West Hill, yeah. Hey, man. You can take the Stormcoast if you'll be loyal to me. Just so you know, Wayland, if you screw this up, I will find you. Now. So many things going on at the same time. My glory is widely known. Now that's good. Cool. Cool. I think Michael Kirkbride actually admitted that he was on substances while writing some of the stuff. So don't quote me on that. Yeah, I've also heard that. That's why I made that joke. Yeah, I don't know if it's just a meme that Michael Kirkbride was just tripping balls while writing the lore for the Elder Scrolls. We should check that up. But yeah, that's how it sounds cool. It sounds fun. Oh, he converted. Cool. We're gonna listen to what you said earlier. Come on, -3. Can I send him a gift? Ah, it will stress me up. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so much. Because I'm greedy. Ah. Damn it. Well, he's starting to like me more and more, so just give it some time. Give it some... Yeah, it's too far away. Give it some time. Yeah. Oh, they're going. I'm going too. Come here, you chastened bastard. They're going back. Are they yeah, they're raiding another chastened settlement. And they should keep doing that. Until I catch the bastard. Come here. Also dranks. Greetings, my king. The knight says, announcing his presence. I am Vorik, sent by freeholder Vorik. Vorik, sent by Vorik. Vorik, son of Vorik. Chapelry of Kirkbrach. Where's that? Oh, up in the newly conquered Highover. To serve you. With me I bring a retinue of the finest soldiers that the Chapelry of Kirkbrach can muster. All my freeholders ask is that you put us to good use and direct us towards glory. Stands at attention. Huh. This guy is good. He's a faithful blade, it's myself. So we can either get 200 men in Denram. We can get effective men-at-arms recruitment. That's cool. Yeah, split them up between my regiments. Cool. I will catch you, you bog dweller. Wait, it just got... Hold on. Hold on. It just did... Oh, right. It's not the grandeur in of... Yeah, it's the... I see. The grandeur can go up in result of things you do. Without me getting the level. I get it. Right. Alright. You... Yeah, there we are. Now, Re-Velcormenth. You disgusting bog dweller, give me back my money. One day, Andraste willing, I will come down there to the Korkari wilds, and I will conquer that entire area and mount your head on a pike. There. That's done. Let's go home. We got our money back, which is great. Now, with that done, we have to address the situation here of the newly conquered lands. We're going to save as well. So how do you like the chat, the stream so far? We have managed what we set out to do. Completely control high, but I am. Hold on. Oh. Oh, I see. It includes these islands as well. I see. Well, then I should... I missed that. I should have done that if I knew. Well. Well. We all make mistakes. But now I know that these are part of the Kingdom of High Ever as well. All right. Cool. Well. With that, we're going to recuperate for a bit. You did it. Great job. Goran now controls parts of the Brazilian forest. Good for them. I have a boatload of money. I'm going to disband here, and then we are going to find some good use for our sacks of cash. I like this option. I like this option a lot, but we'll put a pin in that. I got a neat little list of yeah, look, yeah, titles. Titles can be created. Now, I was gonna check some stuff. These bands that live here, I can declare war on them. That's good. They're not beyond my reach, so to speak. And we have Alamar here as well. That's gonna be at the end. Their armies are pathetically small as well. Yeah, we'll do that in a second. That would probably not take a long time. How many years before Calenhad did this start? Well, this is 300 years before Calenhad starts to unify Ferelden, for real. So Kedman tried to do it in advance, and didn't go so well in actual lore. But yeah, 300 years. I believe it was in the Exalted Age, during the 520s, 530s. Yeah. I have a lot of kingdom titles that I could create. I don't know if I should do that, because I already have the title of King of Ferelden. Maybe I should create that if I eventually... Let's see here. If I eventually am able to create the High Kingdom of Ferelden, then in that case, maybe I should start doing kingdom titles. Which reminds me, the whole struggle thing. If I want to do the dominance ending, yeah. Could you be a bit more specific, Mr. Struggle? It's all of this. Okay. I cannot end the struggle. Sad. Very sad. No other independent vote conserves more than 10%. Right. Well, it's not that far off into reality. May I spoil the struggle ending? Hold off on that for the moment. If we get that far during these streams, I might want to experience it myself. But, yeah, just hold off on that right now. This little duchy. We are going to create that. There we are. He has withering mind. Well, I could grant him this Arling if he wants. There we go. And the rest is kingdoms. I'll hold off on that right now. Now, that's positive. Now this I like. My dear Arl Alaric, the father of... Or well, is he? Hold on. Is he not related to... Hold on. my daughter-in-law, Alyssa. She is... Oh yeah, so that's her brother. Right. Cool. So we don't need to invade Gwaren in the future. My dear Arl Alaric, I would like for you to become a part of the newly created Kingdom of Ferelden. You would be a great addition. Please, come on over. There we are. That is huge. Look at that. For a moment there, my heart skipped a beat because it automatically changed view, and I was like, oh shit, did my kingdom split? No. But no. It became even more red. Now, Gwaren has joined the kingdom without me having to raise a sword. Beautiful. Fantastic. And now, if we want to invade the rest of the Brazilian forest, we can do that through these. Splendid. Absolutely fantastic. Is he willing to join as well now? Not really. Not yet. Portsmouth? Oh yeah. Now -4. Come on, man. Come on. Traffair? No. Gonna wait a bit more with Redcliffe. In the meantime, because we have so much money, we're going to put that money to good use. I want to build something. We have the village of Denrim. Maybe we should upgrade that. Get more tax. Maybe we should get some better defenses. What can we build here? Military academies. Right. We still have a lot to learn when it comes to technology wise. Yeah. Right. Well, in any case, I think I would like to build something. Your Bannon will make a fine addition to my collection. Truly, I am General Grievous out here, just picking out parts of Ferelden that I like, adding them to my collection, adding them to my lightsaber collection. Very cool. What can we construct? What is this? Stone forts? Which innovation is that? This is a section of the Crusader Kings 3 game that I am not that familiar with. Sad to say. Ah, well. In any case. Early medieval military. Okay, so it's over here. It's over there. Ah, it's so far away. But anyway. regardless of that. If I can actually... I can't control anything in this vicinity. But maybe I can construct something else. We should construct a barracks. I think that would be fitting. We can upgrade the castle as well if we'd like to. Let's see. Denver markets. Well, that should explain itself. We should construct something mercantile in nature. Guilds sounds splendid. Lower Denerim. Maybe. Let's see. Stables. Blacksmith. Watermills. Maybe a hospice. For plague resistance and piety. That would actually be fitting. Yeah. Let's go with that. Can we upgrade any of the holdings here? No. Let's keep. Yeah, maybe we should move some our marshal to... it's not... Could be worse. It's going up. Yeah, it could be worse. It could be worse. What was that about? Yeah, no, never mind. Right. Now that I have built some stuff. I can actually upgrade Kinloch Hold. So that it doesn't just become... So that it's not just a haunted tower. Costs 600 gold though. That might not be impossible. You know, we should construct in Lothering a windmill. What do you mean this is not the county capital? The one thing that could be fitting for Lothering I can't construct. That's sad. Farms I can construct. That's also fitting. Yeah, let's go. Right. With that, we should also look at our... army. We should get another set of Ck3 and another set of onagers, methinks. And we should fix some new... Yeah, you. You should become one of my knights. You interesting Starkhaven fellow. Sure thing. Yeah. He should become my caravan master. The tutor. Oh, she. Logain. Auspicious name. The Royal Architect. Yeah. We should fortify the land, yeah. She should advance research. We should get a food taster, because, you know, sometimes people want to assassinate certain individuals. And I would like for that to not be me. As I'm sure you can understand. Cupbearer. Not really necessary, I would think. With that, I have some coin. I would like to commission an artifact. So, we don't have a lot of stuff. So wouldn't it be nice to have some type of weapon? Gaspard slowly shakes his head before bowing deeply. It's both an honor and a privilege to forge your weapon. Tell me what you prefer way of fighting with weapon. I wish to forge something that would suit you best. Let's see. Since he is in the concept art of this mod, Kedman is wielding an axe. Wouldn't that be quite fitting? And let's see here. Let's do that. Let's also see when it comes to my subjects. Opinion of me. It's basically Alaric that doesn't like me. Well, hello, Frankel. What has happened is that I have conquered Highever, the Storm Coast and West Hill, and my dastardly cousin. The thing is, I thought that this was all I needed to get Ancestral Amaranthine, but no. I also have to conquer Brandel's Reach and Alamar, which was a bit of a bummer. Now, don't get me wrong. That'll be done in, like, a blink. It was just a... I just thought it would be over like that. But yeah, no. Anyhow, now that we have recuperated a bit, get my oh, another martial perk. Cool, we'll get to that. Someone to impress. Lately, my efforts to impress have fallen flat. My friendship with Arl Alaric is still standing on shaky ground. Yeah. It's a mess. However, I've got a brilliant idea. I have my beneficiary Gaspard add a dedication to the masterpiece he is making. The flattered dedicee will be deeply touched by my generosity and munificence, and will have no choice but to like me more. Yeah. I mean, that would be kind of fitting. You craft a sword, not just to yourself, but in honoring the alliance that you made with Goran. And now that Goran is part of the kingdom, the weapon will be dedicated to that. Yeah, sure. Alaric is my best bud. You can pass it. Wayland of Achbrek. Where is... Oh. All the way down here. He's willing to join. Well, my good sir... Oh, you have fantastic intrigue. Well, my good sir. You're Clane. Part of the same religion. This is gonna go smoothly. Welcome to the fold. Wylan. You are at home. Now. Let's get another perk. Engineer of Destruction. That's great. And now, I'm going to save again. And we are going to get those islands. Mark my words. I might not be able to raid oversea for some dumb reason, but I will, Andraste willing, conquer these forsaken isles and stop their piracy nonsense. So yeah, let's see how they like this. Is that part of Brand? No. Whatever. Let's just conquer the county in and of itself. There we are. There we are. There we are. Now, Alamar, Brandles Reach, Aldcott, and Eastbourne. After this is done, I should hold court. But until then, we raise the lads. And we go to war. Ban Debeth takes the knee. Blackmarsh. Cool. We go here. We merge the troops. Hold on. I have to pay to go to sea? What kind of silly nonsense is that? Okay. Only half. Sure. I'm not bankrupting myself. Dear Lord. Fellow connoisseur, my vassal Mayor Kemene accosts me. Well met, liege. I've heard tales of patronage of Gaspard the weaponsmith. They say he is forging a hammer worthy of a king. Please take this and give it to him. I wouldn't want to miss the chance to aid in the creation of a masterpiece. Poor Kemene must have more money than she knows what to do with. Dude, come on. Now that is silly. That is... Come on. Do I have to pay that fee every time I... Like... I'm going to bankrupt myself. Yeah, let's disband this army, because we will probably only need that half to conquer these isles, but holy... Military is... No. Who are you? No. No, thank you. We'll manage. Now we're going to siege this place. Duchy of Wedmore. What's that? Down here. Ah, cool. With these islands captured. Can then move on to greener pastures. I'm a bit concerned about Edgehall over here. And Konungur Ulstor Skultsen. The gay Avar man who threatens our western flank. We'll see about this. Oh, he is close. Coming over to our side. Anyway, focus. Focus. There we go. Thank you. Kindly. Oh, he's also hitting the road. Leaving the island to me. That is just silly. Oh, we're lucky. There's a strait between here. Otherwise, that would ruin me. What are these islands? Of course, they're de jure part of the Kingdom of Highever. Right, but with that done... Yeah, I'm giving this away. I am giving it away to someone who deserves it. Dear Lord in heaven. I got another dynasty. Now, I've been thinking a bit about this. So, do we continue into warfare, which would be fitting? Or do we get do we start out something else? Because the culture, the royal culture of Ferelden, at least Callan had in forward, but it's also founded in a lot of Alamari tradition and culture and stuff like that. There's a lot of talk about loyalty, uphold your rights as liege and subject. Maybe we should go into... Maybe we should go into erudition. Maybe we should go into glory. Right, do I have a vassal limit? I need to check that out. I think that warfare at the moment is what beckons us most. But I might start to dip into glory in the future. Let's go with that. Cool stuff. Who? Of who? Oh, this little island. Good to know. Good to know. Inspiration realized. Your Highness, my beneficiary Gaspard approaches me with a wide grin, sweat dripping down his forehead, and soot smeared across his face. I have toiled over the forge many days and nights, but finally my work is done. He presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, as I unveil what is hidden within my eye. Within my eyes grow wide. A warhammer of very fine craftsmanship. The serpent stone head is mounted on an elegant ash shaft that has been carved in delicate wavelets to reduce slippage when wielding it. Ah, that's cool. King Kedman's warhammer. A tiny but elegant inscription runs on its side, dedicating it to a stalwart friend Alaric. That's so cool. Plus 6 in prowess and Gloria Hound Vassal levies +2. That is lovely. Thank you, Gaspard. We are going to use that. And maybe even change our style, the way we look. Let's see. Where do you change that? This might only be in appearance. Can you change that? Which weapon you're holding? Clothes, cloak, lakeware finery. Maybe you can't. Oh well. In any case, I now have a cool warhammer. That's what matters. So, we'll just have to deal with... Oh! Popular support. Oh, nice! We get the support of the peasants again. That's wonderful. Not right now. We'll take the gift. Maker knows we need it if we're gonna get off these islands. Oh, I can just disband them here, maybe. Come on. Hey. Gilganet. Come on. Join me. I might just end up paying him, even though I am greedy. For him to, like, tip over to our side. There we are. That's that. Done with. Let's pop over to Olcott. Hold on. What are the Chastened doing here? That has me a bit on edge. What are they doing here? Just have to wait and see. I have unraised levies, if that were to... Military assistance? No. Oh, fine. We'll be fine. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I have 50 siege weapons. Here, just A scheme at court. My spymaster has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know someone is plotting to kill me, that is not good. However, I hope this is true. Success rate minus 153%. And I have redoubled the guards, but just in case. Just in case, and because I have a lot of money, I'm gonna get myself another bodyguard. Vivial, would you be so kind as protecting me? That would be mighty kind of you. Please and thank you. As I remember to drink. Remember to hydrate, kids. Drink water. As they say in the very good Young Scrolls song by Sheer Goreth. Drink water. B word. I'm not going to call you that. It's a really good song. You should check out Young Scrolls. He's really good. So, guys. When we have finished up with the Isles, we've fixed Amaranth, Ancestral Amaranthine, I'm thinking we should look at... Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. King or peasant, high or low, it doesn't matter. In the end, we are all mortal. I was reminded of this as I woke coughing in the early morning hours. A dull ache pounding through my head and throat. My body is racked by shivers and weakness. My head leaking from every orifice. I heard that wheezing from across the court, Your Highness, Alfsana. My physician pokes her head into my chamber. Should you require it? I know a fair number of suitable remedies. Now, has she become better as a physician? I hope so. She's average. Is there anyone that is better? Gelivan. Now, hold on. We'll try this. Even worse. Well, that's not good. Alfsana, you should keep to religious matters. You, get in here. Help me, please. Sort me out. I'm dying over here. I am ill. Now, when was the last time I saved? I'll just do a little something like that, save. And hope it doesn't get worse. That would be a bummer. Because I am at good health. We're fine. We're feeling fine. We shouldn't die from this. Famous last words. The elves died, but Ferelden is growing. Indeed. The elves might have been swallowed up by Orlais, but Ferelden is growing by the second. Well, let's see if we can keep it that way. If Kedman can keep himself above ground and not below it. There we are. Now, the only thing that remains is the freehold of Holti. Then we would have conquered these islands. And I can sort out my holding issue. Maybe I shouldn't be leading my men while I'm sick. We'll be fine. You were known for dedication to your faith. Of course I am. I am a faithful blade, after all, and I am a conqueror. Let's see. Someone else is trying to kill me. Well, it's nice that these things are are bound to fail. But the fact that someone is trying, two separate people apparently are trying so very hard to kill myself is not very reassuring, let's say. And I am ill. That might have been someone who tried to poison me. Have we fixed a food taster? Yeah. Great. Yeah, that's true. Keep an ear to the ground. That is exactly what you should do. Low controlling counties. Alamar, Brandles Regional Code. Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine. Is everyone pissed at me? Well. That's not good. Yeah, because... That's true. No, that was development. Hold on. This is development. That's county control. Yeah, there's so many layers to Crusader Kings 3. One might mix them up sometimes. Come on. Let's go. Another martial perk, very cool. We have a... Hold on, what? Oh, we can add different types of styles to our court. The Mabari Hall. That is cool. That's a bit too much. That's the Eastern Roman one. Yeah, but the landsmeet is great. The most fitting. Indeed. Now. Hit and run. Living off the land. We're going with hit and run, and then sappers, and then strategist. Perfect. Brilliant, even. With this, the islands have been conquered. There we are. And with that, a wooden barracks was constructed as well. Cool. Baller. One soldier. One loyal soldier. With that... Oh yeah, and he's hitting the road as well. Well. Good luck to ye. I have gained a lot of rivals, haven't I? Look at that. All the enemies that I've conquered. Now, with that, we are going to disband these lads. We are going to sort out the holding questions. We are going to hold court, but we're also going to fix Ancestral Amaranthine. Now, I have gotten a hold of too many holdings. So, all of this constitutes the Duchy of Brandles Reach. I am going to create this, and I'm going to give it every local chieftain has left. They have just up and left. Oh. It's a new Arl of Highever. Look at that. Yeah, there is very low control in these areas. That's control, yeah. The lowest control that there ever was. So, Ban Conobar, I'm going to send you to these inhospitable isles. You are going to make sure that justice is swift. Who was that? Oh yeah, that's my dude, my old friend William. You're a local. Wake. You're a local. How would you? How would you? How would you like to have all of this? I think she would have liked to have all of that. And with that, my holding situation is solved. Now I should really have more. Yeah, I think that has to do with stewardship, which I have a very little of. I'm gonna save. Get better. God damn it. Can't keep being sick. With that, we are going to finish Ancestral Amaranthine. Amaranthine is a place of import for all Alamari. It was here Blessed Andraste first revealed the chant and the faithful assembled to march on the Imperium. Any king must have it as the jewel of his kingdom. That is very true. The north belongs to me. Breaking Brandel's Reach, hell yeah. The islanders to the northeast of Ferelden have long been a thorn in the side of our ports. They serve as safe havens for the scum and the villainy of Ferelden. Yeah, there you... Whoever, I forgot your name, asked about the story behind those islands. Yeah, they are a safe haven for pirates. But no longer. The islands are under my firm grasp, and they shall be rooted... They should be rooted for off any privateer influence. A proper Clane must rule in this land. The Wake are not to be trusted. A loyal Clane ruler must be installed. Ah, well... I kind of did do that. In time. Give her a bit of time, and she will convert to our culture. I am certain. Just give it some time. Now, we should also hold court. Arlessa Uckham of Lothering, my tutor. Yes, the woman we went to war for, so she could get Lothering. Strides forward, clearly eager to hear my response to her petition. My liege, it is galling for a great house like Mersike. Okay. To have the threat of revocation hanging over us like mere barons or tenants. Let us ensure the stability of the kingdom is not threatened by trivial disagreements. Okay. Oh yeah, this is actually perfect. Yeah, sure, you can keep Lothering forever. If you pay the crown more taxes. Sure thing. There you are. My vassal, Arlessa Ali of Kalcheth, who's a mage. An apostate mage. Takes a turn bending my ear before the assembled court. Glorious liege, give me the honor of managing the upkeep and expansion of your fine holdings, a position I am far better suited to than Mayor Conleth. Perhaps she would be better fit. Now, is she vying for the position of Royal Architect? I would have loved to. Yeah, I can. Who is this woman? Oh, we have to check our prisoners as well so they don't rot away in jail. Dear madam, you have won in stewardship. Are you having a laugh? What? Come on. Do you take me for some fool? Really now? Her aptitude is terrible. Yeah, exactly. You are unsuited for such a post. Yeah, the audacity. Highness, the fields burn, the animals are slaughtered, and the peasants die. Please stop the bloodshed. Excuse? A ravaged land. This must be some kind of bug. That was weird. Anyhow. That last one was a bit weird, but regardless, we have held court. Northern Ferelden is ours. Now is oh really? Well, lads, have a look at this. The Avars have conquered Redcliffe. Is that what I'm seeing? Because this is Heysham. This is Redcliffe Village. And this is Redcliffe. Treffer. My good sir. You made a huge mistake refusing me. Now I have to wrestle with the Avars to get that title. Okay. Well, you brought this upon yourself. He's actually not that far from willing to join, actually. All right. Well then, let's get our bearings a bit. Redcliffe, de jure Redcliffe has been conquered by Edgehall, the Kingdom of Edgehall. A small little patch of Redcliffe still remains. Stenhold is the only county still independent, along with Portsmouth, which is so close to being willing to... No. Why can I not? That's weird. Well, strange. This is claimed territory. A bit too far away. I'm thinking we have to wrestle with the Avars in the foreseeable future. So let's come up with a strategy for that. Now, you guys, you willing to join? No. Not really. This section of the map with the Brazilian forest and these small counties over here, we could maybe manage those in the future. I'm more concerned with this. I am. I would just like to. But here's the thing, if they conquer, then yeah. Yeah. And it sucks so much that if I send him money to make him happier, like me more, I get... It's so dumb. I should work off some more stress. Even though I'm ill, I am still fine health-wise. So I'm going to work off some stress. An extra heavy hammer. Yeah, good exercise. There we are. Great. Now, with that done, I'm going to save, and I'm going to try something here. To see if that works. Health, still fine. I'm going to try and bribe this man. See if this works. There we are. I'm stressed out. But he is willing to join me. He had to swallow his pride. And Skimmer, my spy master's come to me with grave news. It is my rival Arlessa Merrily. Yeah, I could have... Yeah, of course it was. Was plotting to kill me, yeah. One of my many rivals. Is it possible? To try and have this woman killed. Very hard, yeah. We could try. We can try to abduct her. Let's try. She tried to kill me. Shameful display. Right. I should check out my prisoners who've been languishing in my halls for some time. Right. Who's this? A decent fornicator. Sorry. A decent physician. Not better than the ones I have at the moment. 17. Yeah. You can walk. Rodolph. Yo. Damn. Oh, he's from Ansberg. Also a free marcher. Forder. One-legged. Hey, he truly is a pirate. Hey, tell you what. If you convert... No. But he is willing to join me. If he doesn't convert. Ah, well. Sure. Who can join me? Trefir? A random lowborn? Let him go. Foreigner. A human with an elf helmet. Yeah, let him go. And Amelia. Pretty good military engineer. Hey, convert and join me. Why don't you? Well, there we are. You, good sir. Just become one of my knights. Do you have any avars at court? Claim. Or legion. Claim. I could just click on him. That would be kind of fun. Try and learn his language. Personal scheme, yeah. To try and learn Avarsk. Just for the hell of it. Because it's fun. Right. Taking the knee. Thank you very much. My old self. Nice. As I woke this morning and observed the first rays of sunshine, took me a moment to realize I had slept soundly for the first time in weeks. I did not wake up coughing once. It has been a long road back to health, but I find myself in its warm embrace once more. I am no longer ill. Perfect. Love that. Now. We should start to plan for the inevitable clash with the Avars of Edgehall. Oh, right. Are you stationed anywhere? Right. Regardless. That. No, that would cost too much as of this moment. Don't have enough money. I could go raiding. I could give the chastened a taste of their own medicine. But I don't know if that would be worth it, actually. Let's just check this out. Nah. Barren lands. Not that interesting. Yeah. What we are going to prepare for, however, some banging music, actually. Now, Ulster Skuldson, Konungur of Edgehall, commands 3,270 men. Were we to attack him, he has no allies. Now, we have some alternatives here. We can do a struggle clash. We can see specifically this. Do this. I mean, the struggle clash would probably be better, because then we would gain destroying any titles the holder has that are equal or higher tier than your own. Interesting. Cool. I have to wait until 232. That's some years away. Royal Prerogative Innovation. I have to wait for that innovation? Damn. It's an early medieval. That sucks. That would take a long time. Well, we're crossing that bridge when we get there. Speaking of that, sorry, I'm jumping back and forth. Hey, cheers, Jarmuth. Really? Yeah. Thank you. I too should have a beer. I'm drinking water right now, but maybe I should treat myself. I am off work the coming 2 weeks, so I should treat myself. Right, so we've saved up some gold. Are there any interesting mercenaries? Not that I can afford, but just available. The Onion Guard. Cool. All right. I think it's time to test our mettle against the Kingdom of Edgehall. Now, King Ulster, Konung Ulster, is quite the fighter himself, but I outclass him easily. I have no fear that we will come through this victorious. The fate of Ferelden holds that we must control the hinterlands. So that includes this part and these parts who are occupied by the Chastened. Something to keep in mind for the future. With that, what is this, like the 3rd time I've saved? We should go to war. I am going to place a rally point. Over here. Cool. And then we will invade. He also has Mabari. A bit more Mabari than I have, for being honest. I have more onagers. I think we'll be fine. Right. Konungar Ulster. I will claim these 2 lands from you now. We will test our mettle against each other. Let's see who comes out victorious. Yeah. Struggle Flash. Let's go. Raise all here. And we will go in. Oh. He waited. He waited for the exact opportunity. To the implacable King Kedman of Ferelden. Independence War. Oh, it's this dude from the Basilian Forest. From the Basilian border, rather. I see. Warren should be able to fix that. Shouldn't they? Yeah, hey. Does he have any allies? He has 300 troops. Come on, man. Shape up. Wait, hold on. What? Okay. Whatever. Cool. Can you also join when it comes to this? And maybe... Oh, sorry. And maybe that as well? That would be splendid. Right, soon. There we are. Join up with him. Cool beans. Please, let me merge them. Thank you. With that, with almost 5,000 men, we will march on in. And we will take Red Cliff Village. Keep a lookout for this army. Learn language. Crowsfeet. We're trying to learn the Avar language. A letter for you, my king. I turn around and snatch the message out of my servant's hand. Look, the bright side, your writing was already similar to Crowsfeet. Regard Arl Dane, excuse you? What a bastard. I am overwhelmed by stress. Yeah. Take a hike. Calm down. Chill. Incredible. Insane. Oh, did she die? Died of cancer. Oh, that's too bad. Now we have to find a new archbishop. Which is funny. Maybe it's only in the Orlesian chantry where you can't be. Check them out. Clergy. Only women, yeah. But in our version... either, yeah. Because we're cool like that. Is there a need for conversion anywhere here? I mean, yeah. Over here there are. Right. I'm gonna look out for that 3,000 strong army. Enemy joins. Who are you? Oh well. Wait, hold on. $21,000 against 5,000. Well, that's quite a number. There's his army. Born manual. Flameth. Auspicious name. Learned that you were studying Avarsk. My father was merchant. He could learn the language in no time. I would not gladly pay, because that would stress me the frick out. Well. Two my lords have come to me with a complaint about a mill. They are shouting and arguing, and after a while you understand the problem. It was built by Mayor Alana of Hilum. Yeah. His great-grandfather, with a recent border change, placed the hill on Moira's land. Yeah. Ah, the joys of being a king. Wanted to handle the dispute before it leads to bloodshed. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's hers. Thank you. There's the big army. Supplies burnt in accident. Come on, man. That's silly. Yeah. Stop that. There we are. $6 years. Let's see how far it would take if I joined as well. Only 2 years. Well, that's a bit too long. I think we are going to defeat the Avar army in the field. Show them what for. Or maybe not. Since they are going to see. A child of my blood. My daughter-in-law, Alyssa, has given birth to another daughter. Oh, happy day. Gillivan. Yeah. May you grow strong. Gillivan. Cool. Let's educate you. I should educate her myself, I think. You will be a great warrior. Let's see where he is going with his great army. Where is he off to? Oh, he's landing over there. Yeah, let's go. Let's meet him. Let's not let him march into our lands. Let's meet him. Head on. Come here, king. I inherited the city of Lower Denerim? I don't need that. Can you just... Yeah. Yeah, I'll handle that. Lower Denerim, you say? Hey, William. How would you like? That's so silly. Why would you die on me right now? I don't need that. I don't need a part of a city right now. That's so silly. Hey, you. Why can't I... This is silly. This is so silly. I hate it. Well... Can one of my knights have it? Let's see. Vorik. Here. That's sorted. That sucks only having four holdings. But yeah. With that done. Let's go and slay these Avars. Supplies running low. Nah. We'll be fine. We'll beat them. Come here, you bastard. There we are, we caught them. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Yeah. He's good. Give him that. Thane, Gef, and Kaldensen. But I'm better. And I have a lot more reinforcements. Well, there she blows. Now, I think I'm going to split my troop here. I am going to besiege Redcliffe Castle. While the rest besiege Coombs. And we'll have the war done. Yeah, sure. I saw you missed the last stream. Yeah, Now you've caught this one. Yeah, welcome. Welcome. We are about to capture Redcliffe and a county up here from the Avars, who have stretched out over much of Western Ferelden, our rightful territory. So yeah, we just beat them in a huge battle. So yeah, now we have to go and fix the war scores. War never changes, it's true. You are so right. See, this army should have followed me to Redcliffe. Why didn't they do that? Now let's see here. Doesn't seem like the Avars have that many troops left. No. It's going to take 3 years. But that's fine. I can wait. I have a lot of onagers. En route. The time comes my agents will need a safe escape route out of Arlasa Mayron's tent, should anything go wrong. Yeah, I'm trying to abduct this woman, because she's my rival, and she's salty for me taking her county. A detailed map of the local hills with all its hidden paths and caves would be an invaluable resource. I could explore them myself, yeah. I'm gonna take a little peek. That's only gonna take 4 months, yeah. Yeah, good man. Good man, drive them out of Denrim. Excuse me? Is there a plague going on? The Tygol flu? Where's that breaking out? Oh. Among the chastened. We'll have to keep that in mind as the war is raging. Popular support once again. I'm going to take a peasant draft, actually. This time to get their support in this war. Yeah. It's spreading quite fast. Consumption. Severe penalty to health. We'll keep that in mind. I'll have these alternatives be available. Hey, you should marry someone. Yeah, marry Yowen. And you should also marry someone. There we are. Get a child and the problem will be solved. Hopefully. A plague? A blight perhaps? Well... I would love to return Tevinter to its former glory, but sadly Tevinter is not available to play yet. In this time stamp or any. As of this moment, you're only able to play one, like, during one time period, which is at the start of the Glory Age, and the Exalted, and during the Exalted Marches. Now, Orlais has already conquered the Dales at this point in this playthrough, but maybe in the future, that would be fun. Retaking the Dales, returning Tevinter to its former glory, unifying the entire continent under Orlesian chant. Yeah, an Orlesian playthrough, just conquering all of, bringing the true faith to the entire continent. That would be fun. There are a lot of possible playthroughs you could do when this mod is more fleshed out. I would love to do that, actually. That would be really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna keep a... It's pretty major. With that, though, they're no longer my dudes. Should thought that through. Well, only have a couple of days left for that siege. There we are. Oh, really? My spy master has come to me with the grave news. It's my rival, Arldane, plotting to kill me. Yeah. Of course it was. The Viking. And he destroyed my efforts to learn Avarsk as well. Yes. But now, we have no more plots to end our lives. Of which we know of. That is. There we are. Another holding taken. We should unify our forces, I think. Are the Mabari in this game? Or even mention it? Oh, dude, let me show you. Look at this. The Mabari are a specific unit for Ferelden. I think specifically for the playable characters in this area. So every Arlen ban. And also the Avars. They can also have access to Mabari hounds. So yeah, here they are. They are really quite good units. They pack a punch. So yeah, and there's really cool specific art for them as well. So yeah, they're really good. I'm currently using them. I have 200 of them, almost 300 of them in my current army. Let's try. Let's try. This game failed. Damn it. Well. We tried. But we failed. The enemy banner. The Battle of Redwater over here, I assume. It's an astounding victory. eagerly listen to the messages as I read the report from my commander, Shayna, and then turn to the soldiers before me. Highness, we corner the remaining enemies as they are made a valiant stand. They gave their lives protecting this banner. We will add this to my collection, said General Grievous. Thank you. We can hang it. Maybe we can't. Artifact. Yeah. We could replace it with the Redwater banner. Yeah. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, the Mabari got some love in this mod. Absolutely. Oh, look at that. That is not good. Ay, ay, ay. That's... well, has reached my, it's reached Bourne. Yeah, maybe we should close the gates to the capital. If it reaches Eshin or Ekron, then maybe we should do that, yeah. Right, let's go. Let's go to Redcliffe and be done with this. New martial perk. Very cool. Oh, can I not do that unless I have envelopment? Supply capacity. Well, that's good. Yeah, it's getting closer. Okay. Okay. Hold up. Oh, we can actually win this. Right. We are going to enforce our demands. We are going to... There we are. Stop. With that... Yeah. We have conquered Redcliffe and the Baron of Combs. Now, we do not plan to fight immediately, so let's disband them. And yeah, this is not good. Let's see if we can't battle this flu. So we are going to isolate the capital. I'm going to lose some prestige. But that's a risk I'm willing to take. And I am also going to enter seclusion. I'm going to get some stress because I am brave, though. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do this and hope that the plague will run its course. Right, with that we have gained some prisoners. Thane, nonetheless. Could ransom him. Could kill him. Yeah, why not? Yeah, it was increased a little bit, my Faithful Blade, because I fought against someone other of another religion. Is this a lowborn? Yeah, let her out. The ban. Yeah, let him out. Another Thane. Yeah, she can pay for her release. Another Thane. Aldenon. Some random lowborn. You could go an albino dude. We're quite good stats. Let's recruit that dude. And this woman. Yeah, let her be. Let's see where this sickness takes us. With that, we have conquered Are they immediately fighting again? Dear Lord. Well, that's his problem now, not mine. Not mine. We're still out of reach when it comes to this particular section. I don't think we need more of the Avar's lands. We need these two counties from the Chastened, but that could be a struggle for another time, I think. Let's see how bad this plague will be, first and foremost. Also, with that, I should... Right, we still have... Yeah, but that's right in the way of the plague. And I'm not raising my dudes for that. Sorry. There we are. There we are. And there we are. We should make sure to build something with all this cash. Yeah, I learned Alvarsk. Nice. Cool. Baller. It is one of the Alamari languages, so it's kind of fitting. Let's see here. Taking an E, sure. They have 5 troops. No, they're not going to be able to stand against that. It's lucky I built a hospice. Yeah, I'm investing in exactly that. Let's see. We could upgrade Denrim overall. Would be kind of cool. Quite a nice investment, actually. Build a large castle. Can't do that. No battlement. Sure. Yeah. Would dump a lot of gold and a lot of piety. But I think that's worth it. And we have a good monthly income as well. So I'm not overtly afraid of that. Cadman's crown has improved. That's good. Short rain reduction. Cool. That's really nice. Nah, fam. I'm good. Doomsday. A find vassal Tutha. A patriarch and vassal. Outside, pale and stricken, my king heretics cry that Tygal's flu is the maker's wrath, that the end is upon us. Violence, panic, fanatics preaching doom in the streets. We must act, or their madness will devour what little order remains. Yeah, root them out. We'll have to do that. Even though our control might not be that good. That's not good. Well, here's what it is. Conquering chastened lands now, eh? Lucky that Flemeth and Mythal aren't around it. Yeah, yeah. That would be a real bummer if that was the case. I don't think I could handle Flemeth turning into a dragon and wiping out my army. Oh. Power sharing. Nah. Hold on. Right, because the counties belong to me. Or do they? Right. Hey, man. How would you? How would you like to have all of this? So I don't need to have it. There we are. Splendid. Thank you. Who's this now? Oh! She's willing to join. Well, sure thing. Come on in. In these trying times. Invisible enemy. Our soldiers fall without a fight. Tigelsu has taken more than any blade. Have they? Our military is stronger than ever. There are no warriors left, only peasants and plague. Are you sure about that? Well, we've been on the good side of the peasants for quite a long time now. We can oppress them a little bit. Bad era of Krasmir. Devastate the people of Krasmir. How many have died? It's only like 50 people have died of consumption. Come on. I mean, yeah. I hate being greedy. I hate being greedy. This is so silly. Challenge rival to duel? Right, I can do that. Ogre, your crimes against me are reprehensible. Meet me in single combat. Let battle judge our differences. Yeah, right, I can do that. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun, shall we? Sure. Single combat, my dude. He is actually quite good. He has 34 in prowess. I have 37, though. So hopefully this carries me. Stalks around each other, weighing your options. You lift a fearsome mace. I grip my warhammer. Okay. The fight will only be till first blood. That doesn't ease my nerves. Yeah, strike, parry, post. Evenly matched. Hmm. Okay. Okay, I drop it. Go for a dagger. Evenly matched. Strike parry riposte. Evenly matched. Yeah, there we go. Few men can withstand my barrage of crushing thwacks. My opponent is no exception. Whatever else Dane may be, he's damned good at holding his guard. It's more luck than skill, and I have finally managed to break through with a rapid thump, pushing my hammer's head up against his throat. We both stay frozen for far too long while Dane evaluates his options. Takes a wild look and sudden twitch to force a yield from a stubborn man. I am victorious. I lose stress. Oh, that's so good. Because I actually forgot that. I can duel my rivals. I should do that when this plague is over. So I might go on with this stream for... Been going for a bit over 3 hours. Who has died now and given me their holdings? Barden. Right, some random mayor's title. Right. Rodolph. Do you want to be mayor of Barden? There you are. In hindsight, that might be a bad decision, but hey-oh. My library holds tales of war from 100 lifetimes. I have recently acquired a tome of the Great Battle of the Silent Plains, as well as a time-worn scroll written in some ancient language. Who knows what forgotten secrets it holds. Take the sure option. Yeah. When is this flu going to end? I got it again? Dude. What's... What? I don't want this. Why? Okay. Just pick another one of my courtiers. Or one of my bad knights. No. There we are. It's going to die in a couple of seconds and then I'm going to get it back again. Watch me. Soon be at 50. This godforsaken plague doesn't seem to end. I can work off some stress, that's nice. Yeah, end this. Thank you. Thank you. I can found a Horley order. I think I am going to end my personal seclusion. There we are. And I am going to go back to my the matter at hand. Is this one of the ones on the coast? Yeah, it only took it only took a pandemic for them to change their mind. Interesting, to say the least. Hold on. I'll be back in a second. There we are. I'm back. So, I think we will accept this this vassalization. There we are. And now we'll keep the capital secluded, but not us. This is a holy order. Interesting. That's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that next time. That would be pretty cool. That might be something we can end today's stream on, in these dark times, surrounded by plague, which haven't killed a lot of people, but have disrupted a lot. Nonetheless, that's an interesting choice, actually. Yeah, I think we will end today's episode, or today's stream. Let's see. Let's do this to end today's stream. See if we can bribe this man to join us. Yeah, there we go. Got some stress because I'm greedy. But you know, that's how it is. And maybe we will found that holy order. Oh, no, look. Another one. We should always end a stream with some good old vassalizations. But yeah, we have a plague on our hands, but hopefully it will die out pretty soon. Seems like it stopped right here, which is, oh well, it is over here as well. Hopefully it will die out soon. Nice. But with that, and we will look into founding that holy order next time. But until then, yeah, let's pick off these last ones. As well, before ending. Nice, we got a new martial perk. Let's go with Syrian tactics. Save. Yeah. So, we've achieved quite a lot today. We conquered Redcliffe. We conquered Northern Ferelden. We have vassalized a whole bunch of other minor bands. A plague broke out, which hopefully haven't killed a lot. Hopefully won't spread. We isolate the capital. We have come out from seclusion. And hopefully it will abide and disappear in the near future. Next time, I think we will tackle Edgehall again. Take the rest of the hinterlands. Oh well, no, that's not the Edgehall. We need a couple of more bands. A couple of more regions from the Chastened, actually. So we'll butt horns with the Chastened. We'll make our grandfather proud after fought against both the Avars and the Chastened. So we will make him proud having fought those two ancient enemies. But for now, I think I'm going to save and I'm going to end the stream there. So thank you all for watching. And yeah, Daniel, thank you for catching the stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully the plague won't last for 192 years. I agree. Hopefully it'll be over a lot faster than that. So yeah, that will be it for this evening. If you'd like to check out the mod is called Dragon Age Thedas at War, a mod for Crusader Kings 3. And yeah, I'm hard at work for the script for the next video, the 40k video. As I write the script, I will probably stream some more. So keep an eye out in the future. And until next time, have a good night and